Wisdom lies in not seeing things, but seeing through things. And this is exactly what the situation is going to arise. This is exactly the type of the situation that is going to arise on the 7th of November, 2017. This is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpio, and it's for November 2017. The 7th of November is going to bring this type of situation where you're going to feel almost scrutinized by somebody else. There is somebody who is going to be around you, and this is going to be connected to your working situation. This is going to be connected to your working life. This is going to be connected to the situation where other people are going to be around, where other people are also going to be connected. You are not going to have a direct impact from this negative situation, but you are going to be around it. So you are going to be aware of it. It's a negative person who is spreading a negative energy around, and it's just going to make everybody feel very, very uneasy. This particular situation is going to first throw you out of way a little bit. It's going to shake you up a little bit. It's going to make you think it's going to make you feel like a little bit uneasy, you see. And then straight away after that moment, straight away after that point, you're actually going to have almost some kind of enlightenment out of that particular situation, because somebody is going to be somebody's directly going to be feel an impact of this negative situation. And you also, on another hand, are going to be able to kind of be affected, but in a different way, which on the bottom line is that it's actually going to have a positive impact, because you're going to be able to find something very wise in the whole situation. You're going to realize something very important out of this situation. You're going to realize something very important which concerns you, concerns your current situation, and it concerns the fact whether you are happy at what you do now and what your next step is going to be. Because straight away after that moment, after that point, after that realization on the 7th of November 2017, there is the whole new excitement that is actually going to start coming into your life. And that excitement that is going to start coming into your life, it's very much so going to be connected to you wanting to make changes when it comes to your life. And this is not only about your working life, this is not only about your financial situation, this is about you finally grabbing the bull by its horn and doing what you wanted to do in a really long time, but you were affected, your confidence was affected in a negative way, and therefore you didn't want to act on certain areas in your life. On another hand, you were waiting for the right moment, right point, right moment. It's the right moment. It's about to happen on the 7th of November, because this is all going to be connected to the new beginning, the whole new beginning, which is also on another hand going to be connected to the fact where you're going to realize that it's just so much easier to get where you wanted to get in life. It's so much easier to do what you wanted to do in life, and also you will realize that there is going to be a swift change straight away after that moment, after that point. And of course it's going to put a big smile on your face. This is going to mean to you a lot, but also it's directly, to people who are around you, your family members and your direct family members and things like that, are going to also feel really proud of you after this point, you see. The second important day is on the 28th of November. The 28th of November is the important day because something significant is going to happen, especially when it comes to your finances. Your financial situation is going to start looking much better at this point, and also expect some kind of a money which is going to surprise you. This particular money that is actually going to surprise you at around this date is connected to your past. It's something that other people are also connected to, and something that you knew it belongs to you, and it was just a matter of time when you're gonna get it. But this is also a really good day because mentally and spiritually you're gonna feel really strong, and you're gonna feel really powerful, and you're gonna feel very much in touch with yourself, in touch with your intuition. This is going to be the whole day. You're gonna feel, and you're gonna be very intuitive indeed. The third important day is going to be on the 30th of November. The 30th of November is just so important. Seriously, it's really, really important when it comes to the next stage, next journey of your life. And this is so much connected to your job. This is so much connected to your career. This is so much connected to what you do. And for example, if you were waiting for like some kind of promotion or for something like that, just expect that the 30th of November, it is the direct promotion. It's not going to happen on this particular day, but on this day you're going to end up with more responsibilities. This day you're going to end up with more things to do. This day you're going to end up with things that you haven't done before. But you also, on the other hand, you're going to be the subject of some kind of like people will be watching you, people will be testing you without you even realizing, but not in a bad way. There is going to be some kind of competition that is going to be arise, but you're going to do really, really well, because the bottom line is that after this point you're actually going to end up with a certain prospects when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, that is actually going to be one step above, the step in the right direction. More responsibilities, of course, is going to be followed with more money. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for work, the 30th of November is also going to be absolutely important for you, because there is something very good going to come through. My advice is just keep on applying and keep on applying for the jobs like throughout November. If you really want new job, whether you're working or whether you're not working, whether you're working, you're unhappy, just keep on applying honestly, because the 30th of November is going to bring something good. This job is going to be something special. This job is going to be something that you really like. This job is also going to be something you're going to find yourself in, and also above all, the money is going to be good, finances are going to be good, and you're going to feel really, really good about yourself. It is going to have an amazing impact on you and an amazing impact on people around you. Okay, so of course this is all going to be connected to the people of authority, the people above, like managers, bosses, or whoever decides your working life, like, you know, people like managers and people like that. Indeed, it's an authority that I'm feeling around in a lot. So I think that this is going to be absolutely brilliant. And also, for example, when it comes to the actual number this month, you see, you are connected very much so to number 11. Number 11 is all about you having a little adjustment, you having a little readjustment. It is not going to be completely different to what you do. I'm not saying that your life is going to be completely different, but there is just something very additional and very important that you're going to bring into your life, which is going to have an impact on your whole working life and on your whole career and your success in general. And also what this number 11 also means, that, you know, your time is coming. And November 2017 in general really is going to be absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to you, my gorgeous Scorpios, and you will see exactly what I mean. Number 11 also means that there is a very big decision that is going to be decided in your favor. Whichever decision that you're waiting for, if you're waiting for some kind of court case or some kind of decision, if you're waiting for the new job, it all makes sense. New career start, new step in the right direction, it all in the right direction. It all makes sense. Number 11 means that the very important, something very good, something very big, something very significant, and something very important is about to be decided in your favor. And of course, this is going to have a direct impact on you, direct people on people around you, and direct people on your own spirituality and on you and your life in general. So that's why I'm saying that November is just going to be something very, very interesting, especially when it comes to you moving towards the right direction, especially when it comes to you finally doing things that you didn't feel comfortable and you were waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time. I will tell you why else this month is going to be interesting. When it comes to the actual health, you see, basically the health-wise, the energy levels are going to be okay. Okay, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of stress, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of anxiety. It is not going to be too crazy, but it is all going to be down to the fact that you're just gonna end up making a couple of big decisions, a couple of like life-changing decisions, literally, especially when it comes to your career and especially when it comes to your finances. But it's all going to be step in the right direction anyway, so it doesn't matter. But what else this number means, why is this number so significant? This number 9 is so significant because your health is so significant this month, your health is so significant this month because you will be in some kind of mode that I said the energy wise is going to be great, but the other part that I'm talking about, that I'm trying to let you know, you are going to be in mode. This is the important part when it comes to your health. You will feel like you want to move away from certain situations in your life. You will feel like you want to move away from certain people in your life. You will feel like you just want to have some little bit of time out. You will feel like you want recharge your batteries, and this is so ridiculously important, because you're going to feel deep, because you're going to feel like you need to be by yourself a little bit, because you're going to feel like you need to recharge your batteries. Every single Scorpio does it in a different way. Maybe you need to spend all night on the sofa just watching TV. Maybe you need to spend a couple of days on the sofa watching TV and doing nothing. Maybe you just need one whole day of meditation. Maybe you just need to meditate every day for about 15 minutes. Maybe you need to try astral projections and things like that. Maybe you want to do a spiritual cleansing in the house, get a dry sage and just walk around and just spiritually cleanse all your house and all your environment, maybe working environment. There is a lot that you're going to feel like you want to do, and it's a lot going to be down to your own spirituality, and it's a lot going to be down to you wanting to cleanse yourself and spiritually be safe. And this is what your spirituality is actually trying to prepare you for the certain changes in your life. It's trying to remember this health thing that it's just basically it's trying to prepare you for the new things. And it's not only about new stage and new journey in your life, it's about the fact that you need to be recharged. You will feel like you need to recharge your batteries, and when you recharge your batteries, when your batteries are recharged, then you make the best possible decisions. Scorpios are not the best. You're not the best to make the decision if you're really tired, if you're really dry, if you're really tired, if you're really drained, if you're really anxious, or if you're too nervous or anything like that. Scorpio, you need to be at the right mood at the right moment in time in order for you to make the best possible decision. And that's why your health is so important. And that's what for me is just ridiculously important, to try to stress how important it is, this feeling of you feeling a little bit withdrawn. You will feel like you want to move away, be by yourself every now and then. I'm not saying that the whole month is going to be like that. Maybe it will be just the first couple of days in the month. Maybe it will be a couple of days mid-month. Maybe it will be a few times in the whole month. It all depends. You're all different, or you're all on a different spiritual journey. So it all depends. But what is important, if you feel like that, just be by yourself. Just take some time out. Every single time you feel like this, it's absolutely brilliant, because every single time you take a little time out like this, you recharge your batteries. Your energy is much better. Your energy levels are much better. Your spirituality is much better. You're really much so in touch with your own spirituality when you go through things like this, especially you Scorpios, because you've got such a crazy, amazing amount of energy inside you. And that's why I'm saying, for the actual balance and the best possible decisions to make, it's always the best to just make sure you take care of yourself and make sure you take some time out. And especially if you can't take a time out, I'm not referring a week off work. I know that's not easy to do, but even if you can take a day out or a day away, or if you go out every evening and try to stay at home a little bit, just try to do this, because you will find yourself, and also you will realize something really, really important about you and about your life and about your own spiritual journey. Okay. And what is the best to take? It's Amazonite, absolutely brilliant, because it's going to enhance your intuition even more. It's going to get you, it's going to help you to get in touch with your own spirituality even more. And it's also absolutely brilliant for career, finances, or anything like that. And I highly, highly, highly recommend Amazonite. You can get this on my website, and the actual website is in the description. If you don't like wearing it around your neck or something like that, as long as you have this little thing in your pocket, or you can have it on your desk, as long as you have it around you, it should be absolutely fine. But that's just something that I really, really highly recommend. Okay, so now when it comes to the actually first part first part of November 2017, you see, the first part of November 2017, there is a certain person who you care a lot is going to be going through something very, very difficult emotional situation, a very difficult emotional confusion, which is actually caused by another family member to that person. You will be aware of this person going through these problems, and you will be in touch with this person, and this is what I can say. And you will be affected a little bit because that person was also like scrutinized by somebody else in their family. It's actually really, really difficult situation, very deep, very personal, very difficult. You really care a lot about this person care a lot about you, and I can see you meeting with this person. I can see you helping this person to make a really big decision in their life as well. When it comes to you, the first part of November 2017, you see, when it comes to work, you're going to do absolutely great. There is a great honor that you're going to feel. There is a recognition that is going to come through work, and this particular recognition that is going to come through work, it's just going to be very important to you, because again, it is just going to make you realize how good you are. It's going to make you realize your own capabilities, and it's also going to be really important for you because it's just going to kind of make you understand how good you are at what you do, and also automatically it is just going to be that feeling that you want more out of life. The first part of November, it's going to be really quite a lot about you being in that thinking mode and thinking about your life. You're going to be very deep, but it's going to be really good because you're going to surprise yourself with the way you're going to think. You're going to surprise yourself with your thinking. You're going to be keep on surprising yourself because you will not believe that you're thinking about maybe, let's say, applying for the different jobs, maybe like moving to a different area, maybe starting new things, maybe trying new things in life that you wouldn't feel like too much excited before. Now they're just going to start making sense through this situation, and it's very, very important. And this is, by the time you get to the mid-November, you will realize how important these changes are in life, how important it is to have that particular balance in life. And lots of you, the mid-November, you're just going to feel like you really want to change a lot about your life. To some of you, this is just going to reflect on your working environment. You will feel like you want more, and I'm not even talking about like maybe just want to step up step up, you know, in like to get a promotion or something like that. But I think that there is a really big change that is going to be connected to your way of thinking. You will really want to change things you wanted to change in a really long time, but this is very much so going to be like you grabbing that bull by its horns and you just wanting to deal with your problems. November is going to be a lot about you digging out and just dealing with those problems that were in your life for a really long time, and they're connected to your work and finances and your career in general. And there is also going to be a certain decision that is going to be required from you, not from you, but this is all going to be the product of like your own thinking. This is all going to be about your thinking mode. There are a couple of decisions that you will need to make, and both decisions will be really, really important. And this is going to drive you crazy a little bit, because out of these two decisions, there is decisions that you're going to need to create. There is something else going to come through, which you're going to realize later on, which is going to make even more decisive. It's going to give you like not a sleepless night, but it's just going to shake you up to the bit, and you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. And this is going to be directly connected to what you wanted to do next. You know, if things have been stale, if the things didn't work out, if you wanted to get recognized at work and no one is recognizing you, just leave. If you wanted more money and it's not happening, if your boss has been really nasty to you, just leave. If you wanted to move for such a long time to a different area, why don't you just try to find out and move? It is just all these things are going to be on your mind, and it is just going to throw you out of the tact for like a little while. And then again that particular same thing, it's also going to be very important for you to get back into the balance, because it's all going to kind of, you're going to become motivated, and you're going to kind of be motivated towards like doing changes in the house. You will concentrate on your home a lot. You will concentrate on your life in general, because you will be able to sense your own spirituality, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. You will concentrate on your home a lot. Yeah, that's what I can say in the mid-November 2017, and you will actually like it. You will like your space. You will like to concentrate on your home. You will keep on doing like a certain changes, you know, when it comes to your home. You will want that new energy, but that's just so really, really important, because you're gonna feel so creative, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. Other people are going to be able to sense this, and other people are actually going to like this, because this is going to bring the whole new fresh energy in you, fresh new life in you, which is brilliant. And also very important time when it comes to the actual work as well, the mid-November, towards the end of the mid-November, basically there is also going to be good news as a team, and this is few people are going to be involved. So whether you're retired, you know, wherever you go like to spend your time, wherever you go like to socialize with people, wherever you are with a team of people, there is something very good going to happen. It's going to be a step in the right direction, and other people are going to be involved. And this is what's going to happen if you are working. There is also really good progress that is going to happen with your work, and you're going to be aware of it. And for example, if you're self-employed, you have your own business, you will realize that this is going to be the time when you're going to start becoming quite busy. Actually, the mid-November 2017, there is a lot going to be done. You're going to need to do quite a lot. Your input is going to be required to lots of other things, you know, from here. The business is not going to be just like a business, but business, you know, at work, it's going to also bring a slight sense of stress or a slight sense of anxiety, but a little bit of stress and a little bit of anxiety. It's actually quite good, because most of the time people actually at work perform even better. When it comes to you Scorpios, when it comes to stress and anxiety, if you're a little bit stressed and anxious, and when it comes to your work performance, that does not affect you whatsoever. If anything, it actually helps you to perform even better. It actually helps you to get even more out of it. So to you, this is going to be quite good actually. The third part of November 2017, it is also basically new determination that you are going to have. The new determination that you are going to have, it's going to be connected to your friends. There is this, the last part of November, it's very much so going to be you focusing on people in life that you love the most. I'm talking about not just any friends, I'm talking about the best friends ever. If you have lost some kind of connection with your friends, it does happen sometimes. We just go on a different spiritual journeys, and then we are just back together. If you have lost like some kind of connection with the people from the past, this is going to be the time when you're actually going to be in touch with the people from the past. You will want to be in touch with the people from your childhood, not necessarily childhood, but maybe like when you were like about 16, 17, 18, you know, if you're much older now, maybe you lost touch, lost contact with certain people. There are people that are going to be back into your life. There are a couple of very important people that are going to be back into your life. It is going to come through as a surprise, but you're also, on another hand, you will really feel like this is the right time to do, because you will feel quite nostalgic, and you will feel very nostalgic about the happy times in your childhood. You know, Scorpio, you get this every now and then. You know, there's so many things that you used to like when you were younger. There were so many things that you used to like in your childhood, but then with work problems and everything else, it just takes all our energy away, and then we just forget about what made us happy. If we forget about what gave us, you know, all this energy to like be happy in our life, because we just can focus on the negative things, like maybe because it's related to work, stress, career, financing and things like that, and we must not let that happen. So this is why I'm saying that you're going to perk up quite a lot when it comes to your spirituality and your energy levels at the end of November 2017, and you will be focusing on the right things. You will be absolutely focusing on the right things, because your friends as well, the people in your life that you're going to see you haven't seen in a long time, are also going to have an amazing impact on you, and they're also going to help you to make a really important decision. That important decision that you're going to make at the end of November 2017, it is going to have a direct impact on you, cutting out something really big out of your life. And when I say this, there is a certain thing that you're going to need to cut out, and this is a very negative, and this is bringing you down, and this is causing even more negativity, and this is something to do with an addiction. An addiction. It could be everything, anything. It could be cigarettes, it could be like like alcohol, it could be too much sugar, whatever it is. These people, these friends, these real friends of yours are going to help you to get this best decision and to cut something really important out of your life. And once you do that, there is a lot of negativities that you are going to get rid of your life, and you're going to be able to go on the next stage, next journey of your life, which is going to be absolutely huge. There's a lot going to be happening for you in November. I feel this is absolutely brilliant and absolutely perfect time, because your spirituality and your spiritual journey is preparing you for 2018. We are November, then it's quickly December, and then it's 2018. And what I think is absolutely wonderful is just so much happening now. Your own spiritual journey is kind of preparing you, adjusting things for you. For the new year 2018, it's going to be much different than 2017, and you will see exactly what I mean. And this 2018 is going to be a direct impact of what's happening right now. Believe me or not, this is going to be huge, this is going to be big, and this is going to be life-changing, and you will see exactly what I mean. Okay, and what else I was going to say, by the end of November there is a whole new prospect that is going to kind of be born to you. And now if you think about it, it's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen like at the beginning of November, but you're going to need to wait for all these things to happen in November in order for you to realize what amazing prospects are going to actually become available to you. Absolutely amazing. Okay, when it comes to you guys in relationship, when it comes to Scorpios in relationship, this is also interesting, because you will kind of feel like very nostalgic this month. It's quite cute. So when it comes to relationships, like, you're also going to feel nostalgic with your partner, husband, wife. It's not about like fighting, getting together, separating, things like that. Now this month it's all about you getting together with your partner, husband, wife, and you kind of revisiting things from the past. You going maybe to certain countries where you went like years ago, where you had a great time. You going to the places, and you doing things that you used to do a long time ago, and you're going to find this quite wonderful. You're going to find this quite quirky. You're going to find this quite interesting. So there is you and your partner, husband and wife. Not only that this is automatically going to put your relationship on an even higher level, but it's just you're both going to be kind of going through similar things, and especially when it comes to you feeling nostalgic, and you're absolutely going to love it. Basically, you're going to be revisiting like a different places that you've been a long time ago, you know, at the beginning of your relationship or something like that, places that are really meaningful to both of you. And I think that's absolutely brilliant, and it's also come perfectly at around this time for you in November, for, you know, to try something like that. And for those of you that are single, there is going to be certain celebration that is going to happen at the end of November 2017. You are going to be socializing, I said already. You are going to be going out a lot as well. And there is going to be the situation that is just going to be connected to celebration, that lots of other people are going to be involved. There is someone very interesting that is actually going to start manifesting at around that time for you. There is someone very special, someone very powerful, and someone very much different, somebody very, very deep, and somebody who you're going to find so interesting, like there is no tomorrow. And there is something very significant that is going to happen in your life with that person later on. In fact, this person is going to have an amazing impact on your life later on, because there is a big decision that you're going to need to make in your life, and this person is also going to be connected to that particular decision. And also the relationship, you are going to have a relationship with this person, believe me or not, and you will want to try things you never tried. You will want to do things you never did before. You will want to experience things you never experienced before. On another hand, you will feel so comfortable with this person like you've never, ever, ever felt before. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I really hope you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook and Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.